How y'all doing?
All right, everyone. We're joined by Jaelyn Duncan. Thanks for joining us, Jaelyn. Go ahead with questions.
Hey Jaelyn, this is Daniel Oyefusi from the Baltimore Sun. With Dan, is taking over as offensive coordinator. Just what has he brought to the unit? How do you expect the offense to be different and take that next step this year?
Coach Enos is a great guy. He came in really looking to just keep the team together and, just keep on building the chemistry with everybody. I feel as though the offense we're gonna do. I feel like we're gonna do pretty good this year as a unit. We just gotta limit the self-inflicted errors, and just work and keep grinding every day.
Kind of going off that on the topic of new coaches, how well did you know Coach Braswell last year? Because I know he was around the team. Did you have a relationship with him, or has that started more so this offseason?
Last year, we had a pretty good relationship. Even though he wasn't really my coach, but we still talked a lot. I went and got a little bit of his knowledge, but since that he's my coach this year, I think this is a great opportunity for our unit. And I feel like we're gonna have a lot of success going forward.
And how do you feel like your position group is progressing this offseason? I know you probably have some new guys stepping into bigger roles this year.
We got a lot of young guys, but we also have a lot of guys that's been here before and played in multiple games. So like Locke used to tell me, if you're here, you're never too young. So the young guys just gotta step up and really just play. And as for the older guys, we just got, we gotta maintain and show the younger ones what's the right thing to do. And we all just gotta work hard as a unit because that's the only way we can really be successful.
Jaelyn Alif Kareem from WDBM. I just wanted to touch on, this atmosphere you'll be playing in on Saturday. How exciting is it to finally play in front of some fans and to have that energy in the stands?
It's actually pretty great. A lot of us are pretty excited. Last year we wasn't really allowed to have a lot of fans there. Fans bring a lot of energy too, but you have to bring your own energy anyways. But it's just even better when the fans are there rooting for you. You got people on your back, and you really got something to play for.
Hey, Jaelyn. We just talked to Mo Kite, and he and he kind of praised the offensive line and you in particular, as being very athletic and physical up front. What do you kind of see from them on the other side there, the defensive line? What do they bring to the table?
Our defense, they're also pretty athletic and strong. Mo, I think Mo is probably one of our better D linemen that we have. He has a great work ethic. He works hard every day. And, we just got to compete. And iron sharpen iron, every day is just a constant battle between the O-line and the D-line because we all try and be great.
Hey, Jaelyn. So for Maryland, obviously transitioning from the ACC to the Big Ten, one of the big focal points has been the offensive line, struggling sometimes with size and whatnot. I guess when it comes to this unit and Loxley and them bringing in more size in terms of the linemen they're bringing in, do you feel like you guys are able to fight well, I guess, compared to some of the other defensive lines in the league at this point?
I think we're able to do pretty well versus a lot of teams in this league. I don't really think that there's really nobody that can compete with us. But we're not small. I wouldn't say that we're a small line. We have a lot of size up front. There's going to be a lot of good competition this year throughout the whole league.
And offensive line obviously is an easy position to play. I guess from the younger guys who have been brought in over the last few years, what kind of stuff have you seen from them, trying to push for playing time and sort of, build up more depth at the position? Because Loxley mentioned you guys are going to need about 12 guys to rotate in and out.
Young guys are looking pretty good. They all coming in here working. Our coach say every day that none of our spots are our promise, really. He wants somebody to come take my spot. and whoever take my spot, he wants somebody to take their spot. So the mentality in the O-line room is just to work for real, for like, if you're doing what you're supposed to do, then you're going to get what you earn and what you deserve.
Hey, Jaelyn, Sean Stepner from WMAR, the ABC affiliate in Baltimore. How you doing? Just regarding the competition and what you guys want to get accomplished on Saturday, what do you think? I mean, what are you expecting the competition level going against your teammates to be? And, what do you want to get accomplished?
I expect it to be no different than any other practice day. Every day I practice is nothing but just high intensity. I'm really just expecting, on both sides of the ball, just great football. Like everybody completing their assignments, no self-inflicted errors, nothing costing the team, nothing you wouldn't do in a game. Just sound football and just great competition and having fun.
That being said, how important do you think finishing on a good note and playing soundly, how important is doing that heading into the real offseason here?
That's very important because these last couple of weeks we've been really grinding and working hard trying to put everything together. So Saturday we have an opportunity to just go out there and really just show what we've been working on, and just it's just gonna be a great time.